Thousands of people remained outside the Kabul airport on Sunday, hoping to be evacuated as Taliban gunmen beat back crowds.
They are in control of Kabul. That is the reality. That's the reality that we have to deal with.
Entering the airport was really hard.
Okay.
It was like zombie movies.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was attacking to the door. They were firing directly.
That's the voice of Ahmad Hamrah, who used to work for the U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan with his wife Tahmina. After years on the run for cooperating with the United States, the two found a place to stay in a small town in western Washington. And while they agreed to share their names, I can't show their faces because of these extensive biometric databases that the Taliban uses.
And at the last days, they made an explosion to one of the gates of the airport.
The danger had been building for days. Desperate Afghans trying to get out, U.S. Marines trying to help while securing the Kabul airport. This image is what the bomber would have seen approaching the airport's Abbey Gate on that August afternoon. Masses of people lining a canal. And for the first time, we see the suicide blast itself.
And like more than 100 people killed and injured. Yeah, and after explosion, they use like securities. They start firing directly people. They were afraid of their own lives, and they killed whoever was at their way. Me and my wife, we used to be U.S. Army cooperators in Afghanistan. We worked for them for 2 years, and then the contract was ended before Taliban came, and then Taliban came, so they made an evacuation process for people who work with them, but unfortunately the process was not like that as expected. So they evacuated 120,000 people. Most of them were not eligible to fly to United States, and their main cooperators were left behind in Afghanistan like us. So when the evacuation process was finished in Afghanistan, and we had no future, and we were really afraid of living in Afghanistan because we knew if Taliban catch us, they will kill us because we cooperated the U.S. Army. And they used to say that whoever worked for the U.S. Army in Afghanistan, they are not from us, and if we find them, we will kill them. So after that, we were undercover for 1 year inside Afghanistan, moving places to places, like our relatives' houses, to some other provinces, because after Taliban came, the Pakistan visa price was too much. It was like $2,000, $1,400. That was not. That was like beyond our ability to buy that visa. So one of our relatives helped us to get that visa, Pakistan visa. So we hardly got that visa on November. And it was on November 10, 2022, we made our move to Pakistan through border. And then we were in Pakistan and started a new life in Pakistan again, waiting for our cases. So we didn't have any hope of like evacuating like faster to United States. We knew that that case takes time. We started a very hard life in Pakistan. The temperature was usually from May till September, it was like above 120.
Wow.
So we stayed at home without a cooler, without air condition, and usually a fan, and that was the heat was so hot, and we struggled all these things. We didn't have any support, so we used to survive somehow until 1 year passed, and the other year my wife got pregnant and she was at 5th month of pregnancy, and then we received the approval for our humanitarian parole case. Then we had the medical test. We went for the medical test, and they asked us that where do you want to deliver the baby, and we said that our economical situation is not good, so we wanted to do it in United States because we helped them when they were in our country. Now we expect them to help us because we are in such a situation, but unfortunately it didn't happen, and we waited for another 3 months, and the baby was delivered at 8 months. So after delivery of the baby, we hardly made that fee for doctor for delivery in Pakistan, because in Pakistan, when you go anywhere, if they know you're an Afghan, the price is like double, whatever it is. So 2 weeks after our baby was delivered, and we were so happy, we got the interview email from the US Embassy in Pakistan. We went for the interview, hoping that the baby will be with us traveling to the United States. We had the interview. At the end, the person inside from the US Embassy in Pakistan, he said that your visas are approved, but you're not allowed to take the baby with yourself. I told them that our baby is like 2 weeks and she doesn't have anything. There's no one to keep her, our family, our relatives. So what should we do with the baby? They say that that's the only way, and either you can go to United States and fill the application of I-131 for her, so she will come to United States in just 1 month or 2 months, or otherwise you have to wait like another year, 2 years, so all of you can go together. So due to all the financial problems we had through the 2 years in Pakistan, and we had no other option, no other choice. So there was a neighbor in the plaza we used to stay, and they were our neighbors in Kabul. They said that you have to take this chance. We will keep your baby. We will keep your baby. And then after so many cries and sad moments, we moved from Pakistan to the United States.
The couple set off for Washington, D.C. in October 2024. And when they landed in Seattle, I mean, obviously one more problem arose. They were in the wrong Washington. They had $200 and nowhere to go, so they just approached this Afghani man who worked at the airport. He was hauling suitcases. And they talked for 30 minutes, and he says, you can come stay at my house, but it's really far north, from the airport. And since then, they've just kind of been hopping home to home with different church groups and nonprofits.
I tried every single option. I make like daily 10, 15 emails to USCIS office, to the parole cases, to people I know here, all the contacts I have, so we can make a way to bring her. I even made an email for USCIS. I told them that it doesn't have to take long for a newborn baby. So she doesn't have anything for background check. She doesn't have anything. She's not able for interview. Nothing.
Right.
So why it takes so long? The paycheck I get, it goes to my sister-in-law. It goes for my baby needs. It goes for my family in Afghanistan. It goes for her family in Afghanistan. And still, we are not in a position to have our own apartment or to run things by our own. It takes time, especially when you have a situation like this. Sometimes I feel like give up, but that's not the option. I know I have to be strong. And now I'm still trying to get a good job and be on my own to take all the responsibilities. And once my daughter is here, that's it. Every other thing will have a solution. And my wife, at night, she talks to baby, and she doesn't have a good situation. She always cries. We are just focusing on our baby, because when we moved here, as I mentioned before, she was 2 weeks, and she was just 1 month, because 2 weeks it took the interview, all those things. And now she's like 5 months and going to be 6 months. Now she knows everything. She knows my sister-in-law, she knows using phone, she knows playing, she knows everything. And if she gets like 1 year, she doesn't know us.
What is your daughter's name?
Leah.
Daddy. Daddy. Shadow.
She's my daughter.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for meeting me.
Oh, no problem.
See how my shoes.
So happy to hear the news.
That was a moment like everybody was crying. Even the police officers that brought my daughter, they saw the situation and they were like crying, that they saw that her mom, how she was shouting, and everyone was like just out of emotions. Making so many emails and all these things to U.S. Embassy, to the USCIS office, and also the senators helped us from Congress, Maria Cantwell office. They helped us a lot. They made so many emails by themselves, and then at the very end, we finally got the approval for my daughter. We tried to book their tickets 2 times, but because of the war between Pakistan and India.
In new video, explosions can be seen and heard in what Pakistan says is 3 areas, saying civilians, including a child, have been killed. We're also getting in this new video of chaotic scenes in a Pakistan hospital. Tensions between the 2 nuclear armed force powers soared after a deadly militant attack on tourists on Indian-administered Kashmir last month. There has been a long-running dispute over Kashmir between India and Pakistan.
The very first time they were not able to fly from Pakistan because the airport was closed.
Lynden has kind of a reputation of not being like the most welcoming place. So I'm curious if you guys have experienced that.
What I saw in our town was not evil. It was ignorance.
This issue within Lynden has been going on for so long.
It's clear that racism is alive here in Lynden.
Lynden's a very nice community. People are very responsible, keep their homes nice, they mow their lawns, they've got tulips in their garden, and that's how it is.
For us, I mean, the people we know, they're really helpful. They helped us a lot, and it's kind of, we always felt like the people we have connection with them, it's like feeling of a family. Like whenever we called, whenever we had some kind of problems, they just helped us just like your family did.
That's awesome.
And it's rare in current world, you know. Right now, at the moment, you don't see a lot of people help each other.
Right.
And people escape from their own families. But these people, I mean, from the very starting up to now, they are helping. Even since my daughter get here, they always ask about my daughter, about the situation we have. So I really appreciate that, everyone.
That's really great to hear.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For now, it's the simple things that don't always seem so simple. You know, an apartment to your own, a colorful rug, a soft couch, a television, a baby crying for her bottle as opposed to a mother crying for a baby. You know, small improvements day by day.
What do you think like the next year will look like for you?
We have to wait for 6 months to get our interview for asylum, and who knows what happens in new administration.
We begin tonight with a proposed new rule that could indefinitely prevent asylum seekers from being able to work legally in the United States.
If someone has a pending asylum application, they should not be subjected to deportation until their asylum case has been decided. Now, that may change. The Trump administration is threatening to invoke legal precedents that might allow them to deport people before those cases are decided.
Trump has invoked a string of changes since taking office, like halting Afghan special immigrant visas, and that's currently in the process of a potential reversal. And he's also proposed to withhold work permits from asylum seekers.
And if we are eligible through the humanitarian parole cases to be in the United States or not, because we are legal, but who knows? I know the future is bright, but it takes steps, you know.
Right. It's happening incrementally, yeah.
Ahmad, Hamrah, and Tahmina Zalmai, former U.S. Embassy workers in Afghanistan, fled Taliban after being denied evacuation during the U.S. withdrawal in 2021.